Members of the Miyetti Allah Kautal Hore on Wednesday staged a protest at the Federal High Court, Abuja, to demand the unconditional release of their detained president, Bello Bodejo. The protesters, who carried a big banner with the inscription, "Free Bello Bodejo," gathered at the entrance gate of the high-rise court to press home their demands. Other members of the group also carried placards that read, "DIA, free Bodejo now. Release Bodejo." Comrade Kabir Mutazu, who spoke on behalf of the group, said his arrest and detention was unlawful. According to him, in a democratic society, the rule of law is the building block.
And I come here to collaborate with my fellow brothers, the Miyetti Allah Kautal Hore, in respect of the president who was supposed to be arraigned today in court. We should know that his arrest and detention was illegal and unlawful. And we must know that we are a democratic society, and in a democratic society, rule of law is the building block for democratic rule. You cannot arbitrarily arrest individual without proper charge, without even arraigning him in court. That's why we have gathered our members from across the country to come here to agitate and also make our voice heard and known that the Nigerian security agencies should, without further delay, free and release unconditionally Bello Bodejo, the president of Miyetti Allah, because up until now his families were not granted access to visit him. Now we are just coming out from the court, and the case has been adjourned to 22nd of March. We hope and pray that before then they will release him, because he is not a criminal. He has no criminal record. He will not run away and leave this country. So if not because of the failure of our security agencies, there are bandits in the forest who they should have gone after, who are carrying arms, but it is defenseless individuals they are going after. This is worrisome, and this shows that they are not even prepared. Why they did not bring him to court today is because they have even failed to establish a prima facie case against him. That is the major reason. So they must release him unconditionally, because we are peace-loving people. We came here peacefully, we deliver our message peacefully, and we do not intend to cause havoc or cause any violence. But if we are pushed to the wall, we don't know what some of our radical members might do. So it is incumbent on the Nigerian government and the security agencies to, without further delay, release Bello Bodejo unconditionally.
My Lord has given the Office of Attorney General an instruction to make sure they file a charge before the Supreme Court. We have a bail application which is in compliance with the provision of Administration of Criminal Justice Act. The law allows us to file a bail before they arraign him before the court. So my Lord gave them an order, gave them chances like 2 or 3 times for them to make sure they file the charge within time. Today we are in court. While the court was sitting, they served us with a single charge. And the charge is not is 1-count charge. Actually, the charge is talking about him establishing an association. They name it as Kungiyan Zaman Lafiya. And you know meaning of Kungiyan Zaman Lafiya in Hausa is an association that encourages peaceful coexistence in society. Even at that, they have not served the court. They have not shown cause before the court why the matter should not go to the hearing. So my Lord graciously allowed us to move our application for bail, pending arraignment, and the matter is adjourned for ruling, which is coming up on the 22nd of this month. So we are very grateful for the judicial system for saving our client from the illegal detention. He has been in detention now for 53 days. 53 days since when he was arrested, and no single charge was filed against him, only for them to serve us with a single charge today in the court, and which does not disclose any offense. The charge is not accompanied by proof of evidence, no statement, nothing. It's just 2 or 3 pages of the count itself. There is no accompanying evidence as required by law. So we are grateful for what happened in the court, and we believe the applicant will get justice in this matter. Yes, I believe in judicial system, and that's what I'm just telling the gathering now, that of course moving around with placards does not constitute violence. But in a situation whereby courts showed you that justice will be done, then you have to do it peacefully to make sure that the court is appreciated, because a court sitting to call you, to allow you to move your motion for bail means the court is ready to admit the applicant to bail. So we are very grateful. We have confidence in this court, and we believe justice will be done to this case. Thank you so much.
The news agency of Nigerian reports that Justice Inyang Eko of a federal high court had on March 5 fixed today for the hearing of Bodejo's motion on notice seeking his unconditional release from the Defense Intelligence Agency's custody. Justice Eko had on February 22 given the federal government 7 days to file a charge against the detained Bodejo. The judge gave the order following the expiration of the earlier order, which granted the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation approval to remand Bodejo for 15 days in the custody of DIA, pending the conclusion of his investigation. The motion was dated and filed on February 5 by MB Abubakar, Director Public Prosecutions of the Federation, in the Office of the AGF and Minister of Justice. In the affidavit deposed to by Norma Wando, a litigation officer in the ministry, he said Bodejo was arrested on January 23 in Malia, Nasarawa State, and was in custody. Wando said that his arrest was predicated on the alleged raising up of an armed militia to the detriment of the nation's unity, contrary to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.